Now to our continuing coverage on the passing of George H.W. Bush. His family is also getting an outpouring of support from local politicians. 7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith is live in our newsroom with reaction from Michigan Attorney Bill Schuette, Attorney General rather. Matt?
We were just talking about this moments ago because we just got off the phone. We wanted to bring you a piece of that conversation to be able to hear from Bill Schuette, somebody who knew him close and personally for decades, dating back to when George H.W. Bush was the director of the CIA. I want you to listen in to part of that conversation after Bill Schuette is waking up to the news that his friend has died.
He was a very disciplined guy in terms of his, I learned the importance of making your own phone calls and writing personal notes. He was always about relationships. He was exceptional that way.
You mentioned that personal note. I know one thing that's going viral this morning is that letter he wrote in 1993, kind of the shift of power between his presidency and Clinton. I don't think people always get that chance for that inside look. These are times when you're switching from Republican to Democrat, but he seems so honorable in the way that he handed things off. Is that who he was as a person, or just that dedication?
Yeah, I remember after he had finished and completed his presidency, I visited with him in Houston, and he talked about that transition from the Bush presidency to the Clinton presidency. And I think what he put aside, he was never a bitter guy, so he put away bitterness. He didn't hold grudges, and he understood the significance of the presidency in America.
I know that his sickness and going into the hospital has been in the news for some time. Does that, as a friend, does that lessen what this is, or does this still feel like a jolt for you as a personal friend?
No, I think it was a jolt to me. I think it was a jolt to everybody. I think about all the times with him, good times, challenging times, what have you. But he always was kind. And I remember once in the car, we're driving, and he looks at me and goes, Schuette, nobody said this would be easy. And everybody was right.
Yeah, that's the type of humor that you got from George H.W. Bush, according to Bill Schuette. I'm actually going to be hopping in a car in less than an hour and driving to Midland so we can have that one-on-one conversation and talk a little bit more about who he was, the man behind the scene, behind all those famous images that you may remember when he was in the White House. Obviously, a lot of other world leaders reacting. We'll be talking about that. President Trump, former President Barack Obama, and others reacting, including some people that are in Bush's family. Just heartfelt stuff anew this morning.
Yeah, so beautiful to hear those stories and memories. Thank you, Matt.